Welcome to Facebook Live with Trainer Joe. Today I'm going to talk to you about my favorite workout tips. I was working with a client one time and she was doing great, losing weight and getting healthier. And she said, Joe, I'm going to be going out of town for a vacation for a week. She said, so I'm not going to be able to work out. And she was just kind of preparing me for that. And I said, well, you could work out. Who are you? Who are you? When I go on vacation, I usually work out. She didn't think that way. That's going to be the biggest factor in whether you exercise or not. Who are you? Do you see yourself as someone that does that, or are you looking for reasons to work out or reasons not to? That's going to be the biggest factor, is what's right here between your ears. I tweaked my back a couple of days ago, lower back. And you ever done that? It's kind of hard to lean over and shave or get up and down, and I hate that. But my son and friend Matt come over Wednesday mornings, and we work out at my house. Because that's what we do. Well, I had my tweaked back, so I do what I can do that doesn't hurt my back. Are you thinking of reasons to do it or reasons not to do it? Who are you? Okay, you got that part, right? Behind every self-destructive thing you do is a lie you believe. Research has come out fairly recently that says not exercising enough is worse for you than smoking. Well, believe that, because you would be like, well, I'd never smoke. Well, you kind of would, because you ain't working out regularly. Self-destructive. Here's a tip, one of my tips. Learn from somebody. Pay them. Learn to exercise correctly. I did that years ago. Paid a trainer years ago to teach me how to exercise correctly. My wife did that. My son did that. But because you should do that. You need to learn some basics. You don't have to continue with the trainer forever. But quit acting like you care and then you complain about it's expensive. If you care about your health, and I bet you say you do, well, what evidence is there that you do? When you start whining about, well, it's expensive to pay a trainer. When we look at the things you spend money on, and then you say it's expensive to pay somebody to help you learn how to be fit, it's kind of a joke. It seems, let's be real about it. Pay them! I was working with a lady one time who wanted to lose weight. And we were meeting at Panera, and we're going over my program. And she said, you know what I think I'm doing? She said, I'm just paying you to be my conscience. Hey, it's been 10 years of you acting like you want to work out, and it hadn't happened. You'd never gone more than a week or two. You act like you care. Pay somebody that's going to help you be accountable, because you're going to feel obligated to show up. You at least show you're serious about it. You ain't done it for 10 years. Having said that, do something that works your whole body. Okay, so we want some people that are really all into it, have a day where they do back, a day for shoulders, a day for legs. I would just suggest Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, an hour, whole body, chest, back, legs, core. You do not have to do isolated bicep curls to get guns like this. You do a pull. Okay, you don't need to work specifically on your calves. You're not a bodybuilder. You do the basics. You learn some basic movements, and you get it all done in just a few movements. Have somebody teach you. It's not going to do any good for me to sit here and show you a neck exercise or wrist exercise. You need to learn some basics. Then you can go away and do it for the rest of your life from your hotel room, or in your house, or in your yard. You don't need a big outfit. I got a big outfit at my house. I like it. It's easier for me to have a bunch of things. You could get a bunch of things too if that was a top priority for you. The key here is, are you willing to do anything? You telling me you don't have time to go out and walk for 20 minutes? You don't need some wonderful, specialized, perfect workout if you won't even walk for 20 minutes. So let's start with something pretty basic and simple. Unless you want to dive on in, then pay a trainer and say, let's do it. Let's go with it. Go over here to Strong Shop, just down the road from me, and tell them you want to do the Trainer Joe program. I do a lot of sessions over there, and they're great over there. They'll work with you with the program. They know what I'm saying to you now because I've talked to these guys about it, Josh, the owner of it, and they'll work with you with what we're talking about. There's a plug for Strong Shop because they're great, and they'll help you with that. Go over there. What else you need? You don't need to isolate. People isolating and try to work on these specific areas are really majoring on the minors. You need basic stuff that you're willing to do consistently. All right? We're not looking at perfection here. You don't do squat now, but you want some wonderful, perfect workout? Let's just get you moving in the right direction. What are your goals? What do you want to do? Some people just want basic fitness. And you may not need to work with weights at all for basic fitness. But some people want to be strong. They want to decrease the risk as they're getting older that they're going to fall and break their hip. Well, build some muscle. I stand up in front of people. I would like to look a little bit like I work out. So I work out as heavy as I can without hurting myself. You may say, I don't care about that at all, but I'd like to have some basic fitness. Do you walk? Do you garden? Do you hike? At least do something. Do you have a standard for yourself? Has it been 10 years since you've done anything? Make it a high enough priority where you're going to do it. You never miss work. At least think about it in the long run. Later on in life, are you going to regret not having worked as hard as you work? Are you going to regret not having worked out? You'll skip a workout for any reason. Just change it to where you'll only skip a workout if you would skip work. You'll never miss your workouts if you do that. Keep in mind that exercise is not an excuse to eat whatever you want. You'll not outrun your fork. You're just not going to do it. For me, eating is a lot more fun if I've been working out. It does burn calories. It does assist your metabolism. So you feel like you've earned something to eat, and you have. But you probably haven't done enough to eat cheesecake. That's just so many calories and things. So you're going to have to balance that out. Now, you can have it every now and then. But you know what I'm saying? You ain't moving enough to eat all the junk you'd like to eat. It's just not going to happen. So we can talk about the food part later. But the workout, you probably need some accountability. Pay the guy. So you start doing it. If you do it on your own, great. But you don't now. So you need to pay somebody to help you be accountable. And give them permission to challenge you. When I start my groups, I tell people, I need you to give me permission to tell you no, because you're going to ask for things. I'm going to tell you no. No, you can't have that. No, you can't have that much. No, you can't have it at that time. A helper is only going to be able to help you to the extent that you allow them to and you give them permission to. So give a trainer or a coach permission to grab you by the face mask and say, let's go. You need to do this. You're not putting forth the effort you need to do to make it to get what you want out of it. So what are your goals? Do you want to build muscle? Do you just want some basic fitness? And talk to a trainer that can help you with that. And if you need a referral somewhere, I can refer you to a few places. I mentioned Strong Shop. I would start there. That is not a place where you just walk in. You need to schedule an appointment with the trainer over there, and they'll walk you through the basics. Learn how to do it, and then decide it's important enough to do the rest of your life. And if you need to pay somebody the rest of your life to make you do it, then you should do that. You have to decide it's that important. Right on? Right on. I'm here to help you train your brain and transform your body. Trainer Joe, signing out. Have a wonderful week.